Hello, awesome people. This is going to be a tarot for Sagittarius for the lunar eclipse into Leo for that particular moon cycle, which happens the 31st of January 2018. So before we start, guys, if you want a personal reading with me, you can either text me or call me at Instant Go. My account there is Tarot Predictions, or you can purchase a reading from my website www.tarotpredictions.net, written down there in the description of the video. Both links are down there in the description of the video. So with that being said, going directly to the spread, the first card is showing up what that lunar cycle is going to be all about for Sagittarius. And we have the Hierophant, guys. So it's going to be a very, first of all, it's going to be a very meaningful cycle. It is because you are going to either reshape or realize what your standards are, either into your relationship or into your career, but it's also a cycle where your problems are going to be solved with the already existing convictions. That being said, about your career, you are going to attend into a more meaningful tasks for your personal improvement rather than for the improvement of your company. And it's kind of like you will make a very subtle separation in between the chores and the responsibilities and the duties you need to attend to, guys. Here the money has nothing to do about it, but it's kind of like you are going to clinch and continue on proceeding, moving forward with a performance which completely falls into your specter of understanding, or rather like you have a certain standards that you are following, and nothing, not money, not false promises and etc. will be able to stray you away from those kind of standards that you have, and you will be someone who keep on his words. Now, talking about your relationship here, this is a cycle more that is defined by mutual trust rather than by mutual love, and it is exactly where through the trust, the improving trust in between you and your partner that you will have in between one another, it is how you and they and her or he are going to understand how deeply you love one another. And even though there is misunderstandings, you're finding in a tough spot, you're finding yourself in a tough spot into one relationship, etc., you will kind of like realize how mysterious is the power of love, and how regardless of what the mind tells you, it's kind of like the love is pushing you in a different direction. It is exactly to stay into that relationship. So it's kind of like fighting for the relationship instead of just abandoning it. This is what that cycle is all about for you. So the next card will display the difficulties you Sagittarius are going to have during that cycle, and this is the Sun card. So first things comes into my mind, generosity, guys. But it is again, yeah, generously. Well, as we said, that nor money nor nothing will be able to stray you away from your standards. It's kind of like you will not do the things about money, and here you will not have a monetary success, and that will be the difficulty you may need to find. And under monetary success, I mean to improve your financial state. You will receive money, of course, for your efforts, but it's not going to be more than promised. Also, somehow the situation will not be able to unfold naturally for you. It is because probably there is exterior influence that is obstructing the situation itself. But into your career and into your relationship, it's all about generosity, guys. Try to make peace with those which are aggravating you. Try to make peace with those which are obstructing you from moving on forward. Try to kind of like show how positive you are, and how much enthusiasm you can give to other people with your personal performance, showing them that actually if you follow up your standards and if you aim to improve yourself, in every possible way, then people are going to realize that actually you are someone that they can truly follow. And talking about your relationship, it will be difficult to settle arguments, but for the sake for building up trust into one another, you need to make an effort to do so, guys. And this card, it is showing up that you need to contribute for your partner's happiness, and in other words, don't be selfish. Okay, so it's kind of like close examination of what you want from one relationship and what your partner wants from that relationship, and finding a common ground. The next card, it is showing up the intentions you need to have, and that will be the Six of Swords. So taking up a risk, the transition of making peace is going to be difficult for you. Probably you need to make a compromise. Peace cannot be reached without compromises, but it's very necessary, guys. It is not as scary as it looks. So into your into your career, try to explain why you want to do certain things, try to explain why you did certain things as well, and people will be willing to see your point of view. People will be willing to kind of like find a common ground with your opinion and with your performance into your career if you calmly explain yourself. Now, talking about your relationship, it is a very positive period of time to explain to, or kind of like to show something, a different part from yourself, and your partner will be willing to accept that different part, guys, as well. Again, this card is showing up that it will be very positive time for settling out misunderstandings and disagreements, of course, if you have the tenacity to move on forward with it. In other words, taking no for an answer is not an option for you. The next card is showing up the lesson that you need to learn during this lunar cycle, and that will be the Magician card, guys. And as we said, communication and settling out as we said, settling up misunderstandings and disagreements, finding up a common ground. Communication is the key. So coming up as a lesson, you will definitely hear no for a first time answer, guys, but persistence, iron will, and as well sovereignty should be at your place at that time. You need to learn how to clinch into these things, as well as showing up. They are very strong arguments behind your point of view. It is also going to help you during that time, guys. But this card also learn you to involve witnesses, teaches you to involve witnesses into your statements. So when you have a statement, try to find somebody else that is also kind of like supporting your statement before you go into the aggressive party and explain your explain your point of view. The aggressive party could be your someone into your career, or it could be your partner into the relationship, etc. Either way, guys, communication is the key. And last card here is the energies which are going to support you during that particular period of time, and we have the Ten of Swords. So taking no for an answer is not going to be an option for you, and these energies, guys, will help you not being discouraged about taking no for an answer, knowing that every time when they tell you no, you will come back with more solid arguments. That being said, into your career, failure is not going to discourage you to try anew, knowing that the next time you will be simply with a better performance, or you will be a better person. And talking about your relationship is about drawing the line and kind of carefully analyzing the recent past events, how they contributed to the improving the relationship, or how they contributing for deteriorating the relationship, making up a note on them, and thus reacting back, retaliating to these kind of events, guys, and making up a strong, solid point of view which your partner cannot simply overlook and decline you. So that was the tarot for you, Sagittarius. This will be this lunar cycle will be all about settling out disagreements and misunderstandings with people that are highly aggravated, either by something you did, or by something you're about to do. So have patience with them, guys, and remember, trust and communications are the key for you. So building up trust and communications are the key to you, and you can reach them by being generous. So that being said, this was the tarot for you, Sagittarius, for the lunar eclipse into Leo happening at 31st of January 2018. Guys, I hope you liked it and enjoyed it. I hope it is at least remotely helpful to your situation, and if it does, please like and share the video so it can help to more people, as well as subscribe for the channel for daily content here. That being said, Rad signing out now. Stay positive, guys. Stay informed. See you next time. Bye.